Into the show.
Congratulations on your show.
She's authentic.
We're bringing Joe Madison, known as the Black Eagle.
Congratulations on having the show. Nothing is more important than the local programs that engage our communities.
She's a proud HBCU grad. It's time for Alicia Reece Soul Food, food for the soul. On Cincinnati's 24-hour urban gospel connection, Inspiration 1050 AM and 103.1 FM, WGRI.
It's the weekend, baby.
That's right. It's the weekend, baby. And I got to always keep that going because that was my first radio show that I ever put together. And we're incorporating that because that's what we're going to be doing. This is what I'm doing in my life. I'm taking my past. You can't just throw it on. I'm going to put the accomplishments of the past and put them with today to get ready for the future. So we're not new to this. We're true to this. So that show was huge. I mean, it was down at Grambling's KGRM radio, had to put it together. And I didn't know it was going to be that popular. And it became the most popular show on an FM station that had 50,000 watts of power. That was a lot of power. And we were in Louisiana, Arkansas, and Mississippi. And anytime I go back to my college or go to my college function, they remember it's the weekend, baby, bringing you all of the weekend happenings. And it was just great the way came up with it, put it together, put the whole thought pattern. So we took it from nothing and made it something. And it was just a great thing. And editing was not easy like it is now. It's a little easier now. We got the computers and all that. We had to splice it, had to think it up, had to get music, had to do all those things. And it was just a great thing. So we're so happy this year that we're adding that addition to Alicia Reece Soul Food, which has been around now for 9 years. So total years, me in radio, 30 years, radio broadcasting, film and marketing, 30 plus years. So we're bringing it all together and sandwiching it into a 1 hour special right here on 103.1 FM, 1050 AM. And we're on twice a week live, and then we replay. Plus, we are simulcasting or streaming, if you will, on all the platforms. Please like us on our YouTube page, Alicia Reece Soul Food. Go to YouTube and like us. And like us on our new Facebook page. You'll know what face because they try to take my Alicia Reece Soul Food. But, look for the face, okay? And like our Alicia Reece Soul Food, our new page, and we will be rocking and rolling. But let me just say what's happening this weekend because we got a great show. This month is Minority Health Month. Okay, it's Minority Health Month, all of April, and it's my birthday month. Okay, so it's just a great month. It's a great month. I want to, Bernadette Watson, y'all heard that name? Bernadette, close to me, confidant, and is my treasurer, my supporter, all of that. Bernadette Watson had a birthday, 79 years young. So we didn't get to tell her happy birthday last week because her birthday happened this week. So we want to just say happy belated birthday to Bernadette Watson. We love you and we appreciate you. Now, this Saturday coming up, Pastor Quentin Monroe will have his birthday. His birthday will be this Sunday. This Sunday is his birthday, Pastor Quentin Monroe. So we want to give him an early birthday shout out. Also, Lincoln Ware birthday is on this Saturday. His birthday is this Saturday, so we want to give him a shout out. So, growing up, I didn't know anybody. There was no one in my class. There was no one in my school that had a birthday in April. I mean, they would throw out these zodiac signs and, everybody's jumping up and their birthday. And I used to feel so alone. But now I was seeing so many people have birthdays in April, and I appreciate that. Also, happy belated birthday to our former mayor, Mark Mallory. He had a birthday last week. So we got a lot of birthdays going on, but I want to remind you, I'm going to do this in reverse if I run a show. So Aziza, this birthday celebration, the countdown to 55, this is countdown to 55 for me. It will be April 30th. April 30th, that's a Thursday, the last Thursday of the month, 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. It will be at the place, formerly the skating place. It's located off of Coleraine Avenue. The place, y'all come on out. It is Thursday. I got people stopping. What day is it? What day? It's a Thursday. That is my community celebration. And y'all come on out. You don't have to skate. You don't have to skate to come. You want to come and watch people skate. Come on. You want to stop by and just say happy birthday. Come on. If you want to come out and line dance for my birthday, come on out. Come out, get some cake, take a picture, be with us. 6:30 to 9 p.m. But I used to roller skate. I never missed a week skating. If I missed a week skating, it was like, oh my God. And I tore my meniscus, not roller skating, but tore my meniscus. And then, we had COVID and all that. So I really hadn't really gotten like I used to be, but I'm in training. I'm ready to go. I mean, I still got the moves. I just can't do them as fast. And so I'll be out there. You'll get to see my skating, but I have a huge roller skating family that's been with me all over the country. We had these huge roller skating parties, y'all. Huge. Y'all remember them. I always had some kind of theme. We had them when my mother was alive as well. And we would skate. We call it skate hard or go home. Skate till the wheels come off. And somebody's wheel actually came off. Said, man, we was rocking. And so it's been a skate family. So skaters, I need y'all to get the word out. Roller World, Royals, Skating Place, Fun Factory, Golden Skates, Skate Town. You want to go way, way back. They said they had the Ritz down in the West End that you was on the second level. I understand Lincoln Heights had a skating rink. All of the skaters from all over the nation, one nation under the groove. Come on out. 6:30 to 9 p.m. is free. After 9 p.m., they got that adult skate. Y'all got to pay. But 6:30 to 9 p.m. is my birthday celebration. It's free. But we always have a fundraising goal for my birthday. And if y'all want to help us hit that goal for us to be able to continue to stay in this fight, continue to do the things we do, you want to make a donation, you can. 513-861-6033. 513-861-6033. Ask for Bernadette. Or you could go to votealiciareece.com or just come. You know what I'm saying? It's a QR code and all that. But as far as the celebration, we're going to have a great, great time. That song said, I came out to have a good time. And that's all that's on my mind. So that's April 30th. My actual birthday is April 25th. I know y'all want to, when is our real birthday? It's April 25th. But April 30th is the community countywide celebration, nationwide for all my skaters. I got folks coming from Columbus and everything and Dayton. Come on out, 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. And we'll see you at the place, formerly the skating place. Now, what else is happening for the weekend, baby? Well, this weekend, we want to call all youth that are looking for employment. We will have our 513 Relief Bus third annual youth employment kickoff. And I asked the administrator, how many jobs do we have? He said 1,300 jobs. Jeff Aludo said 1,300 jobs is what will be available for you to try to get. We will have the 513 Relief Bus. We're reducing the barriers. Sometimes you get a job, they say, you got to go get a physical. You said, what the heck? I'm trying to get the job. I ain't got no money to get a physical. We're going to take care of the physical. We got free physicals on the 513 Relief Bus. Then they say you need a birth certificate. They say, man, I ain't got no money to go buy no birth certificate. Well, we're going to take that off the table. Free birth certificates on the spot at the youth employment kickoff. It will be, I need help with the work permits. The people will be there to help you with the work permits. We are reducing these barriers and we're bringing the jobs that you can apply to get a job right there on the spot. Now, I'm not saying they're going to hire you on the spot, but you can apply on the spot and we're reducing all of these barriers. Now, we've done this before. We were able to employ over 1,000 young people. And so we're back again and it's happening this Saturday, 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. And Saturday, I believe is April, is that the 11th or 10th? One of the dates, but y'all know what it is. It's this Saturday. Come on out, be at Jarrell Missionary Baptist Church. Jarrell Missionary Baptist Church will be on the parking lot. That's at 1018 Wesley Avenue in the West End, 1018 Wesley Avenue in the West End, under the leadership of their pastor, Quentin Monroe. And we're partnering. Come on out if you live in Hamilton County. If you live in these other counties, I can't help you. But if you live in Hamilton County, come on out and be ready to apply for jobs. Be ready to get the physicals. Get ready to get the birth certificates. Get ready to get help with your work permits. And again, all of this is free from our Office of Youth and our 513 Relief Bus, which I'm excited about. Both of those initiatives are two initiatives that I have founded and thankful that my colleagues have supported. And so y'all come on out. Now, all this talk, we got to do something for these kids. Well, come do something. If you got a job available, bring it. You work for a company that's got a job, bring it. You're an entrepreneur and you got some jobs, bring it. And then bring our youth that are ready and willing to get to work. So that will be on this Saturday. And I've done everything I can to get the word out so no one can say they haven't gotten the information. This week has been a whirlwind. I've done interviews on WCPO, Channel 9, live on Channel 5 News, live on Fox 19 early in the morning. What else did I do? Spectrum, 4 radio stations, whether you're in gospel, whether you're in hip hop, whether you're in R&B, whether you're in talk, we done hit all of that. And so, yeah, I'm a little tired, but it is worth it to try to help our youth. So please get the word out. We've also emailed and we've texted and we've sent and done as much as we can to get the word out. It is this Saturday, the youth employment. Now, after this Saturday, don't call me on Monday. Where's them jobs at? And I ain't get. No. We'll have a phone number to refer you. But the event, if you want the decision makers, they will be there from Jobs and Family Services, from the Office of Youth. They will be there at Jarrell Missionary Baptist Church. And please don't get there at 1:59. Get there early. And it's like, all the jobs is gone. It might be gone by then. So get there as early as you can this Saturday. We want to make sure that you get there. The other thing for it's the weekend, baby. Want to remind people, tune in to Channel 5 WOWT. The Gospel Superfest Spring Jam will be premiering on Channel 5 at 1 p.m. on this Sunday. If you're in church, you can DVR it and tape it so you can see it. And once again, congratulations to Dr. Bobby Cartwright. As far as the movies, y'all know I used to be a movie critic. Also, gonna check out You, Me, and Tuscany, a movie that's coming out with, I think her name is Halle Bailey. Anyway, I'm gonna go see it. I like those kind of movies. It's a rom-com. Y'all can check it out too. It's You, Me, and Tuscany, and I'll give you my review probably next week. All right, everybody. Now, very quickly, it's that time. It's time for the hot sauce moment. All right, it's time for the hot sauce moment. I want to give our condolences. I stopped by the funeral of Helen Rankin, who was the first Black woman to be elected to the Ohio General Assembly at New Vision. So I was able to stop by the wake today at New Vision's church on Reading Road. So I want to give our condolences to their family. Voting is here, y'all. It's time to vote. All the talking, all the chit-chatting, all the debating on social media, it's time to vote. Now, let me tell you how elections and voting works. It's a numbers game. It's not a selfie, who can take the most selfies. It's not about, oh man, they got a lot of likes on social media. It's who gets the most votes. So it's voting matters and numbers matter. And I've been blessed because I have been elected city, state, and county. Now, let me just say, I have been elected county-wide twice. And I have gotten the second highest amount of votes in the history of a Hamilton County Commission race. In just the commission races, which is 2 that I've done, I've had over 400,000 votes. Let me repeat that. Over 400,000 votes, not 40,000, not 4,000, over 400,000. Now that doesn't include the votes that you all voted for me in the city. It don't count all my city races. It don't count all my state representative races. If you put those together, we're close to probably 250,000 votes. So when I talk to you about voting, a lot of times we want to go with personality versus who can actually deliver the votes. And if you're going to be in politics, you've got to I tell people all the time, you're going to play basketball, you got to know the whole game. You have to know the rules, you got to know the regulations, you got to know whoever scores the most wins the game. So in politics, whoever scores the most, gets the most votes, wins. But there is a difference in numbers of the types of wins. So if you have somebody to say, I got 20,000 votes, I love it, you wonderful, versus somebody say, hey, I'm almost at 500,000 voters. And so that's a difference when you're running in a election. A lot of times we see the people come in with all the votes, we don't walk past them. And went on and went on out the door. We don't get the wisdom. We don't get the how they really did it. And let me tell you, it ain't easy. I have so many people all the time. I got the sauce. We buy this hot sauce all the time. You ain't got the ingredients. You go buy Popeye's chicken all the time. You don't know the ingredients. If you leave Popeye's right now, and I tell you to make me some chicken like Popeye's, you're gonna say you can do it, but it won't be like Popeye's. If you leave KFC right now, they'll work there 15 years. And I say, give me the 11 herbs and spices. You're going to put your own spices, but it's not going to be Colonel Sanders. So the same thing with Alicia Reece. People say, oh man, I saw she was walking with somebody. That don't mean they got my flavor because they can't take what God put in me. My formula, my success model is not really something that anybody can do. Because it's secret ingredients. I don't give all the ingredients out. But the point is the results. So when people are saying they're running countywide, that's a different conversation than saying, I'm going to be running just in this area, or I'm just only running in the city, or I'm just only running in the village, or I'm just only running in the township. And so countywide is what JC said, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. And I'll tell you, it's been a blessing. And I thank God. I really do. And I thank y'all. So you can't take that away from me when I walk in the building. When I walk in the building in the political spaces, when I walk in the building in the leadership spaces, I'm coming in with almost 500,000 people who voted for me. Now, some people are self-proclaimed leaders, and I don't have a problem with that. But you had to go to the ballot box. And that's what made me a leader. So voting is important to me. And that's why I'm always looking at numbers, not popularity. Sometimes popularity don't transfer to numbers. Sometimes somebody's so popular on social media, it don't transfer to the ballot box. Some people are popular and they bouncing outside the basketball, but it don't translate to an NCAA championship. It don't translate to a state championship. It's different. So with that, or it don't translate to a Grammy. A lot of people, girl, I was singing better. You didn't win no Grammy. You didn't win no BET award. You didn't get no Oscar. You didn't get no Stellar. Some of that stuff. So it's different levels. So with that, the ballot box is what I try to focus on. And I spoke at Montgomery County Democratic Party in February. And then I spoke at the Hamilton County Democratic Party this year, this past March. There is an election going on. I'm going to put that up real quick. The graphic. Voting has started in Ohio. Voting for the primary has started in Ohio. We do have some primary races. So if you say, I ain't going to the primary, your person might not get to the general. So there are some primaries, and I vote on every election to let them know I'm watching. So I've been hearing that the turnout has been dismal. People don't know there's an election, and we do have an election, and it is starting right now. You can go to the Board of Elections. You can go to our page, Alicia Reece Soul Food, or my other page, Hamilton County Commissioner Alicia Reece, and you could get the schedule. We're voting Monday through Friday right now, but we will be able to vote on one Saturday and one Sunday. So you'll hear more about that. But let me play for y'all my speech, and then we'll have our guest. Is our guest called in yet? Okay, let's go to the speech that I gave at the Hamilton County Democratic Party. Helped me and voted for me, and I've had almost 500,000 votes, not including the votes for city council, state representative. But you all helped me get elected, and I want you to give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. I can't hear. Now, Hamilton County has been in existence for over 200 plus years. And the Republican Party has been in charge and made a mess of this county. But the voters of Hamilton County said, oh no, a change is going to come. And now we have Hamilton County Democrats in charge of Hamilton County. We came to save the left out, the counted out, and the ignored. So with that, I would like to say this is Women's History Month. And we have elected more women than ever before. If you are a woman elected official, stand up to your feet right now. And I'm here to tell the women and all the little girls, you are enough. Now, we also have some outstanding men that have been elected in Hamilton County. So I'm going to ask all elected official Democrats, stand to your feet. We represent cities, villages, townships, the state house, the courthouse, so we can get help for people at their house. Now, Democrats, let me just say, representation matters. They give me 10 minutes to get you on track so we can win these midterm elections, not just in May, but also in November. Representation matters. We must connect with the voters, those both in this room and those who are outside of this room. That's why I said we need a 513 relief bus. When the Democrats in Washington gave us $158 million, we had to make sure that the money connects to the people. So the 513 relief bus, which is innovative, which is new, which is a national model, has helped over 50,000 people in Hamilton County with free medical, no copay, $100 million in rental assistance, 300 stops countywide. We're connecting to the people, and that's what we need in Hamilton County, in the state of Ohio. We must connect. I'm going to do some more bragging about Hamilton County. We support people who have served our country. Are there any veterans in the house? Please stand. But guess what? For over 200 years, the Republicans controlled Hamilton County, and guess what? They gave them a hand clap, but no help. But representation matters. We came back and gave the largest budget in history for our veterans. Thank you for your service, and we're going to give you the service that you deserve when you come back home. So I invite everybody. I said, let's have a Veterans Appreciation Day in Hamilton County for the first time in history. And so this will be our 3rd year. We have helped thousands of veterans connect. We ask you to meet us at TK QL Stadium on August 15th, free, helping our veterans connect to the services that they're supposed to have. Too many have been left behind. We must connect. Affordable housing. A lot of people want to talk about it. Well, our board came in and put $60 million, the largest in history, to help with affordable housing throughout Hamilton County. That deserves a round of applause. We must connect. Our youth is our future, and our future is now. We now have an Office of Youth, and we're getting youth connected with jobs and internships, free physicals so families don't have to pay for it, and we've helped thousands of youth. Well, we want to tell you right now, if you got a job that you can help a youth, or you have a youth that needs a job, meet us at Durrell Baptist Church in the West End, April 11th. We're helping our youth. We must connect. Representation matters. To the senior citizens out here who've been left behind, disrespected, prices going up, counted out. Oh no, not in Hamilton County. We have a senior citizen day and a senior citizen program with $2 million to help seniors stay in their homes. We're fighting for seniors. Join us in May for our Senior Citizen Day. We must connect. Representation matters. Now, I just gave you a few things that we're doing and why it matters who gets elected. Affordability is the #1 issue right now. Gas prices, we barely could get here. Some of us know we don't eat and hope we can get home before we run out of gas. $4 or more. When you go to the pump, they don't care if you're a Democrat, or Republican, or independent, it's $4 a gallon. It's too expensive. Affordability is important. Some of you have been to Kroger's, and you go there and you say, wait a minute, I gotta put that chicken back. I can only do 1 rib right now because the prices are too high. Affordability is important. When you go to get your medicine now, the price is too high. You can barely afford your medicine. Affordability is the issue. It's too high. When you get your gas and electric bill, it doesn't say, are you a Democrat, or Republican, or independent? It's too high. Affordability, they're pricing us out of America, pricing us out of our homes. Property taxes, too high. Grandma's losing her house. So the question remains, what do we need to do? And I'm here to tell you from what I heard from across this county, what I hear at the churches, the barbershops, the beauty shops, what I hear on the streets, is that we need help. We need help. And Democrats, we have to be the helpline. We must be ready to roll up our sleeves, and with every breath we have, fight for the people. Now, we got candidates on the ballot, but it's really the people that's on the ballot. Jobs is on the ballot. Healthcare is on the ballot. Your small business is on the ballot. Your grandma and your grandpa are on the ballot. Your children and your youth are on the ballot. So when we ask people to get out to vote, they're not voting for us. They're voting for themselves. Representation matters. Now, Alex has told me, Alex said, Commissioner Reece, you're the top black vote getter in the whole county. But let me say this. We must get the black vote out. I was president of the Black Caucus. They came out with a report. Thousands are registered, but thousands say they're not coming out. And he wants to know, how do you get the black vote out? I told him we can't just get the vote out. We've got to put their issues on the agenda. Our competition in this race for the midterm, we got to win everything from the governor on down. We've got to get back. Ohio's out of control. But in order to competition is not the Republican Party. Our competition is not the Libertarian Party. Our competition is the couch. I'm serious. They're registering, but they ain't motivated to go vote. We've got to convince them that they must be counted in instead of being counted out. And so if we're going to win this race, which I believe we can win all of these positions. But we can't do it with just the blue ticket. The blue ticket got to become the people's ticket. So Democrats, the world is changing. Things are coming at people at all kind of speed. Things are coming fast. You turn on your phone, you got some bad news, you don't know if it's AI or the real deal. Then you go to the mailbox, you get your bill, and you say, how in the world, I ain't even in the house, and my gas and electric don't went up about 40%. Then you go to your job, and they say they don't have no way that you can make any additional money. Grandma and grandpa are scared to death because they done retired and they should be enjoying their life, but now they got to get a second job. The world is changing. And so it's not good enough to be just against something. We got to show them. We got to show them our power. We got to march to the polls. That's why I do a women's march to the polls. We ain't marching just to be marching. We marching to the polls. That's why we have to have souls to the polls, but I'm talking about some real souls. This ain't no social media thing. Social media can't get us there. They got to put some clothes on and get to the ballot box. So the destination, Democrats, is at the ballot box. The debate is at the ballot box. The power is at the ballot box. The change is at the ballot box. So I'm asking Democrats, join with me. Roll up your sleeve. Take the people's agenda to the ballot box. And last but not least, winning the election is just the beginning. It's a new world. I'm here to tell you no more 10-year plans. We need a 10-day plan. No more, I'm going to get to it after a while. It's got to happen right now. Democrats, it's time for a right now program. We can do it. We can make it. Meet us at the ballot box. Show your power. Have your say. And we can win in November. All right. So that's what we said. It's at the ballot box. Everything's at the ballot box. Now they're going to ask me, am I running for re-election? No, my re-election is in 4 years. I'm on with the presidential election. So I'm not on the ballot this time. I'm on the ballot to be on the state central committee, but it's not about me being on the ballot box. You on the ballot box. We all on the ballot box. Our lifeline is on the ballot box. We got to get to the ballot box. It doesn't cost us anything. Somebody said, well, it ain't gonna make no difference. You paying for stuff that ain't making no difference. At least we got a chance of making a difference. So we got to get to the ballot box. We're going to talk a lot more about that every single show, so you can't say you didn't know. But now it's Minority Health Month, and it's time for the Interact for Health Alicia Reece Soul Food Health Moment. And we got our health segment. And so today I'm so excited to have a special guest because y'all know it's the countdown to 55. I got to get my body right. I got to get back doing this stuff, getting myself, because I'm so beat down trying to help the people. But I ain't going to help the people. I won't be able to help the people if I can't keep going. So we're going to talk about your health is your wealth, as we always do. I want to bring to our show and our segment for our Minority Health Month and our health segment brought to you by Interact for Health, Sosha Vongdara. Now, if I said your name wrong, please correct me, is on the line. She's the owner and founder of House of Wellness. She's got two locations, and I've been hearing a lot about Pilates and how it can really help us, because I'm looking for stuff. I'm looking for water aerobics. I'm looking for everything. I need some help. I'm getting ready to go into the 55 group. And by the way, Kroger's, y'all could have waited you know what I'm saying, a couple more weeks till I got 55, so I could get that discount. Y'all didn't have to go this week. But welcome to the program. Sosha, did I say your name correctly?
You did. You did.
Well, Sosha, let me say this. Congratulations. You now have 2 locations for the House
Yes.
of Wellness. I want you to tell us about first where those 2 locations are, because I don't want us to get so into it and we forget to do that part. Where are the 2 locations?
So our 2 locations are in College Hill, and then our newest location is in Walnut Hills.
Yes, I love it. I love it. In Hamilton County. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Now tell us about, you know, tell us a little bit about your background. Are you
Okay.
from Cincinnati, or how did you get into all of this?
Yes. So I am from Cincinnati, and also thank you so much for having me on today. It's an honor, first and foremost. So again, my name is Sosha. I was raised and born here in Cincinnati, and I actually started Pilates when I was in college. I went to UC, it's my alma mater, and I was actually in the DAP program for fashion design. And I was literally at my wit's end, like to the point of dropping out. And I said, I need to do something that I can move my body with and also find mindfulness. So I started Pilates. So I started at home, started on YouTube, like many people do. And I got so involved. And then I started, venturing out to different studios here in Cincinnati. And, I started to see myself in classes, but then I didn't see anybody that looked like me. No Black women, no people of color. And I said, we need a space for us, by us, that we can feel seen, safe, and supported. And that's why I created House of Wellness. And so we started in 2023, so pretty much before this big boom happened. And we actually started in Covington. And we quickly outgrew that space, moved to Roselawn area, quickly outgrew that space. We moved to College Hill last year in May, so we haven't even been there a year yet. And now we're opening up a second location first weekend of May. So I'm super excited.
Wow. Now, for those who are like myself, I'm not well versed on Pilates. I would ride by, like you said, I would maybe see a sign that we have Pilates, but I was like, well, I really don't know how to do it. Oh, tell people what that is, because people hear about yoga,
Yes.
Pilates, what's the difference? What is it?
Yeah, absolutely. So unlike yoga, Pilates is not really spiritual, even though the House of Wellness method does use somatics, so a lot of mindfulness, but rather than it being spiritual, it's mindful, and it's a low impact and mind-body exercise focusing on core strength, muscular endurance, and flexibility through controlled movements.
Wow. And did you already know? I know you said you went on YouTube, but did you already know about Pilates, or you went on YouTube, you heard about it and said, I'm going to try it at home? How did you really get heavily understanding it?
I think I knew about Pilates before. So I was doing yoga somewhat, but I heard about Pilates. I was interested in reformer Pilates, so that's on the machine first. But I was like, okay, I'm not really comfortable there yet. So I wanted to start on the mat. And I feel like mat is more accessible as well, just for people with injuries and just also first timers. But I will say that reformer is also very accessible because you can control your movement through controlled resistance of the springs. But yes, I knew about Pilates before I kind of got into it. And then probably in 2021, 2022 is when I sought out my certification.
Wow. So, I see this as Minority Health Month. And one of the things that, we get hit with so many, what you call the triple threat. I mean, we've got, the high blood pressure, the diabetes, we've got it all. And one of the things, and high cholesterol, those are the 3. So
exactly.
Tell me now, reformer Pilates versus mat. So mat, you bring your mat in put it on the floor, I would assume, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then what is performer? Is that like when you go to because I know when you go to the regular gym, they have those different, weights or whatever.
Exactly.
Is that what Reformer is?
Yes. So Reformer is actually a machine. So Joseph Pilates that created it, it's an apparatus that's used with the system of Pilates. So mat is within the system, and then Reformer is a step up in the system. So essentially, it's on a moving like carriage bed, and it's controlled by resistance of springs. So it has a foot bar, it has a platform. It's kind of like a comfy bed that you can lay on and kind of press away from. They have like little straps on them that you put your feet, your hands through them, and just control. So it's a full body movement, and it's Pilates also, but it's on that apparatus of the Reformer.
Gotcha. Now you mentioned strength, and I'm gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I always tell them. They said, I want to, I want to lose weight. Does
Yes.
this help with that, or is it just I'm gonna get stronger, or I'm gonna, I'm gonna have muscles? What help us understand that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I will say, I tell people all the time because they come in and they say, Sasha, I want to lose weight. You definitely can lose weight with any type of movement. Pilates is a lot about the toning, the lengthening, and strengthening. So I do say that a lot of my clients do come in and they do see weight loss. I do have many clients that I worked with one-on-one or just in classes in general. But then also, I always say, pairing it with obviously heart healthy movement. So walking or also like running, whatever floats your boat, but also walking is one of the best forms of cardio as well. But I would definitely say Pilates, not for weight loss, however, that it can definitely attribute to your weight loss. But I definitely say pairing in walking and a healthy diet, and you got it. That's a triple threat right there.
Gotcha. Would you say it helps sculpts the body?
It sure does.
Okay.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, because a lot of times if you do, like you said, if you run or you walk, whatever, the weight comes, you do lose the weight, but then it's like, wait a minute, my arms are flappy now, or something like that, and then you have to sculpt or try to get everything in place. Talk about ages. What about can senior citizens? Is there a version of Pilates that they can do, or do you have something for them?
Absolutely. So we take all ages, but definitely if someone is looking to, I guess, rehab from an injury or it's their first really introduction to Pilates, we do mention that we do one-on-one sessions or smaller group sessions so they can get accustomed to the body movements and our language and everything like that, because we do have a certain language that we will say. And we do see that when people just come in and they're thrown in and they're like, oh, what is she talking about? But definitely we work for everyone. We have mat movement, and that has mat Pilates, and we have so many modalities of that. And then we have Reformer, and then we also have one-on-one sessions or semi-private sessions as well.
Gotcha.
So it's something for everybody.
Yeah. So tell us about this House of Wellness. I mean, we talked about Pilates, and I just think people should have some different choices because people get kind of bored if you do the same thing, and then your body seems to get bored with it. So, I'm not gonna lose no weight now. I know that trick. It's like so you have to sometimes mix it up, and this is Minority Health Month, and like you were saying, you saw a need and a void, meaning having Black men and women and people of color not being in these classes, and so you took your knowledge and developed something that allows them to participate and feel comfortable participating. So tell us about the House of Wellness. What is that?
So House of Wellness, it's literally exactly what the word is, House of Wellness. So anything, I always say when a person steps in House of Wellness, I want them to feel at home. So I say, this is your second home. So I want you to feel like you're walking in your grandmother's house, your auntie's house, your cousin's house, the ones that you love and care about. Our community is so, so special. And I'm so thankful that God allowed me and gave me the vision to build this. House of Wellness is pretty much anything wellness specific you can come do. It's from community classes, I guess, free community classes all the way to, paid classes, whatever. And then we also want to give back to the community as well. We have a sliding scale initiative, which is people that, look at our prices and say, hey, even though this is accessible, this isn't accessible for me right now. We have a sliding scale initiative that will also allow people to get their movement in at a discounted rate. So I thought that was really important as well.
Yeah.
Just obviously full body wellness, and just that is mind, body, and spirit. And that's all you'll get here at House of Wellness.
Yeah. Now, some of the other services, I saw something. Do you do massages and facials, or I thought I saw?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is going to be at the new location in Walnut Hills. So that is our next essentially venture, and that's the Sanctuary by House of Wellness. And that's massages, facials, waxing services that you can get. You can do that here at House of Wellness as well in Walnut Hills.
Wow. So part of, I would say important part of, and I mean, I neglect, and I'm trying to work to get better, that we neglect ourselves, self-care. We hear a lot about self-care. Talk to us about how important self-care is, because obviously the House of Wellness, what you're saying, you walk into the House of Wellness and it's about self-care and,
Correct.
mental and physical health.
Absolutely. So first and foremost, self-care. I think people sometimes look at self-care as something very surface, right? Oh, I want to get my nails done, my hair done, massage, all of those things. Absolutely. Those things matter. However, I think that, everything comes from within, and moving your body is actually the best medicine. Self-care is so important in general. And I just want everybody to know that, in general, here at House of Wellness, we meet you where you are, wherever that is, whatever stage of life you're at. But just knowing that we want you to have a wellness practice. It's not about the money. It's not about, what it looks like. It's how you feel at the end of your session or when you walk out of there. I want you eventually to become changed, right? And I think that that's the biggest thing that people look for is change.
Yeah.
Because, why am I doing something if I don't see the change? And I think that the people that do come to House of Wellness, they do find that they are changed at the end, even if it's not in their body initially, but they see, oh, okay, like I wasn't able to lift my leg like this before. I'm getting stronger. And also that mental clarity, no matter if you're there for 45 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour, you're giving yourself that time and you set that aside for you. And I think that that's the best version of self-care.
Absolutely. And we all could use just a reminder of that, because we're just working, and
yes,
all of a sudden time gets away from you and you just say, I'm so tired. I just gotta, I'll get to it next time. But
exactly.
Obviously you're doing 2 locations. So your audience, your clients have grown. How is this?
Yes,
Is this
ma'am.
like class by class, or you have to have a membership? How does that work?
So wherever you're at, like I said, we meet you wherever you're at. If, dropping in is more accessible, we have that option. And then we have membership options. So whatever works for you, that's what it is. But yeah, whatever. And then we also have class packs. So if you're not ready to commit, but you want that little class pack, you can also buy that as well.
Awesome. Sosha, I mean, your story is amazing. I mean, like you said, going to college, growing up from here, what high school did you go to?
I went to Lakota East High School.
Yeah, we always got to talk about the high school. That's
I know. That's one thing here about Cincinnati. We are really big on the high schools. I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming.
Gotta do that. It's all about the high school here. But to go to school in the DAP program, I was just with them yesterday. They did the science for Metro, and they also helped through Michael Mack and Turf.
Yes.
They did some work with the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame. So it was an outstanding program. And for you to come up with a business model that's helping so many people. And I noticed you have staff, obviously, because you expanded. You have to bring in more staff as well, right?
Yes, ma'am. So we're actually in training right now for our spring cohort. And this is the 4th or 5th training program that we had. And we are going to be training again in fall. So that's another thing, because I know that, you know, people need movement and they need somewhere to be safe. So I don't believe that Walnut Hills is our last location. I do believe that we will keep expanding and growing. So yeah, my girls that are on the team, they care about House of Wellness as much as I do, which is really a blessing. And yeah, 10 of my girls, they're rocking to the end.
Rocking to the end. See, that's what you gotta have, a team that believes, but you're creating more opportunity and spaces for opportunity for them as well. So I think that's
Absolutely.
phenomenal. Now, if people want to get it, I know they want to, because everybody's, after I get off, I get a million calls. If they want to go to the House of Wellness, please give them the information on how they can connect with you.
Absolutely. So you can follow us on Instagram. That's where we post the most, but we also are on TikTok, but you can follow us at House of Wellness HQ. And then if you want to learn a little bit more about us, our method, pricing, all of those things, you can go to www.houseofwellnesshq.com, and you can learn more. And you can also book any classes on through our link in our bio. And our first MAT class is $5, and your first reformer class is $20.
Wow, that definitely is a deal. And I just want to, first of all, thank you for coming on. One thing about my show, Alicia Reece Soul Food, it's where we break it down to collard greens and cornbread. We make it plain, but our thing is the story before the glory. And you gave that story, because people will see 2 locations and staff, and why didn't I go to bed and wake up and have it all, right? You know, and they don't understand the struggle, and through your pain, you pushed yourself with God giving you your real mission and vision, and you took the vision and went forward. And that is, you know, things happen that are, we're like, why is this happening? Because we think it's supposed to be this way, because that's the way we had it planned. And God has another plan, and he has to push us to his plan. Then we look back, we're like, man, why did I listen?
Yes, that was the best option in the beginning. No, for sure. And I always say that I want to do it because I want other people to know that they can do it too. I'm not saying that I have it all together, 2 locations, like you said. Yes, that is like, wow, 2 locations. But, you know, people see the end product or what you have, but they don't know the story behind it. So I appreciate you allowing me to tell a little bit of my story and just House of Wellness and our mission and our purpose.
Well, I appreciate you. Keep it going, and we'll have to have you back. And I got to get myself over there to the House of Wellness, because this countdown to 55, you know, we want to stay alive. We want to stay alive.
Yes, absolutely. I can't wait to see you. You'll definitely, I believe that you'll enjoy it, and you deserve the movement. You work so hard. So.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. We'll see you soon, and we'll have to get you back on, giving these updates and tips and keeping people motivated. But I'm sure they'll be motivated by your story, and people understand now. When you get 2 locations, now you got 2 bills. You got 2 gas and electric bills. You got two rents or mortgages. You got staff. You got. Hey, now don't meet us at the finish line. You need to run with us.
Keep it in mind. Yes. No, you got it. I appreciate you having me on, Alicia, and I'm looking forward to speaking with you all again.
All right, I appreciate it. I think I hear the music coming. I don't know. They're over there having a good time with the show. But hey, guys, it's countdown to 55. And I just want to remind everyone, this Saturday we'll be at Jarrell Missionary Baptist Church on the outside lot. Look for the 513 Relief Bus, the Office of Youth. And we've got, they'll be signing people up for jobs. They'll be having physicals, free birth certificates, all of that. And the decision makers will be there, y'all. So don't come and call me. Meet me down there, and I'll put you with the people that's in charge. and you can go face to face and get the information and answer all of your questions. That is this Saturday at Jarrell Missionary Baptist Church, and located at 1018 Wesley Avenue. It's our job fair. Now, after we get done with the job fair, I got the Small Business Day coming. I got to tell y'all about that, but I don't want y'all to get confused. I'm going to do that next week. Then I got the Senior Citizen Day coming. We got a summit coming for seniors and some money to sign up to try to get your utilities paid. But we ain't doing that right now. I don't want to get y'all confused. We're going to bring it back to you. Then, of course, we got the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame coming. But I'm not going to go with it right now because I don't want y'all to get confused. We got a lot that we're doing and we're working on. Then I got the Veterans Day coming where we're helping veterans. I'm not going to talk about it right now because I don't want y'all to get confused. So now y'all know why I'm tired. In a good way. In a good way. So when y'all see me, just know that we're working. And if I can't help you, let me tell you, it's a lot of elected officials. I ain't the only one. I want everybody working. I want everybody to do their fair share. Maybe somebody else can help you if I can't help you. Okay? I'll do my best, but we're only one. All of us are just one individual. So that's why they got multiple seats to run for, multiple positions to run for. So when these people get these seats and these positions, we're supposed to, spread it out. So anyway, don't forget Youth Employment 513 Relief Bus. That's this Saturday, trying to help our youth, doing the best that we can. The Q Kids will be down there, and the Q Kids, I've been supporting them and everything, but they need a van. They need transportation. They're trying to get a van. I don't know why it's so hard. If y'all got some help out there for the Q Kids, been doing this 40 plus years. I got to have her on my show. 40 plus years with these young kids, keeping them out of trouble, not getting pregnant, going to college. And then it's a whole lot of shootings all around their studio, but keeping them safe. So if you can help the Q Kids with this van, that makes sense. You're going to help them with the van so that they can get these kids around and don't have to turn down. They've been turning down some things because they can't get around. So please help them. They're in the West End. Also, don't forget my birthday celebration. My actual birthday is April 25th, but I don't want you to get confused. So April 30th is the birthday community celebration, 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the place off Coleraine Avenue, formerly the skating place. No, you don't have to skate, but we gonna skate. No, you don't have to line dance, but we gonna line dance. No, you don't. You can come and just sit down and have a good time. Give me a hug, take a picture. But this is not a town hall meeting, okay? So don't come and say, oh, I was getting ready to, just because I saw. No. We don't go to birthday parties and have town hall meetings. But we will have a good time. Come on out, and we'll be resourceful for you, okay? Just come on out. Put that down the last Thursday of the month, April 30th. Also, want to give a shout out to, did I put that up already? Did we do Princeton High School? Shout out. We honored Princeton High School. The Vikings, they won the state championship, the boys, for the first time in history for Princeton High School. And we had a big shout out. I want to give a shout out to all the team members and the coaches, but I want to give a special shout out to my niece, Tiara Stewart, who is one of the managers. And y'all know managers do a lot of work. Got them there early in the morning, 8 a.m. and everything. Got to do this and do that and do this. And I remember my brother winning the state championship, and his managers also got a ring because of all that they do. So I was happy to see my niece, Tiara, sticking with it, helping keep the team in order. And I was happy to see her down there. So shout out to my niece, Tiara. And my nieces both play for the softball team. So they've been having some exciting games. Tiara and Tania play on the softball team for Princeton. And they've been rocking. I think right field and third base. All right, y'all, I got to go. I'll see y'all at Jarrell Baptist Church on Saturday. Peace.